What will happen if a bucket of water is poured on the sun? While it may a little crazy to think about it, it is actually good to imagine how stuff would happen to know what really happens in the world. I had time to think about it and try to investigate it from all angles of science of space and other universal principles, and I was really amazed. But for the sake of people who don't like too technical answers with regards to calculating air mass and kilowatts of the energy given off by the sun, I will try to be as simple as possible here. I hope this brings your curiosity to rest. The many types of approach to the question. There are actually so many ways you can address this question, and that is why you are going to find a whole lot of contrasting answers on the web. Some people will reason it out using the combustion idea, while others will use the infusion principles to try to boil the problem down. Others will even have to consider many factors related to the sun like its angular momentum, linear momentum and magnetic momentum. This will make it more uncertain of what would happen when the bucket is poured in the morning, at noon, or in the evening. But one thing is for sure, people who understand these principles deeply and properly, will come down to one answer, and that is, the sun might get hotter than it is currently felt. I will try and simplify things as best as possible. Using the principles of gas, if you put air under much pressure, it will most definitely become compressed too much and become flammable. When you apply this law in the sun, you will realize that the sun has put air under so much pressure that has made it become compressed into a solid. Yes, the vast air in empty space is a solid, considering the fact that when you burn gas you get smoke coming out, and what happens is that the huge amount of heat on the gas is what makes the air visible. This is how the sun burns the gas that comes close to it. It makes all the gas it burns up to become a solid. And this only proves how hot the sun must really be. More explanation of this concept. You might wonder how the sun is able to burn so much gas and turn it into solid, right? Well, the sun also has something called gravitational force which pulls stuff towards its center. And the surprising thing is, compared to the Earth's gravitational force, the sun is much, much stronger. It goes to as much 28 times the force of gravity of the Earth. If we are able to stand up on the ground, without floating in the air due to Earth's gravity, it means that it would feel like there are two people standing on our shoulders, in the sun. That is how great the sun's force of gravity really is. Why am I talking about gravity and gases? Well, this is what will lead to proper understanding of the answer I am about to give you. See, when water is poured on the sun will change all the water into gas because of the immense heat of the sun. When this happens, it means water will still be water but in gas form. This makes it a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen gas. Now since there is also great force of gravity in the sun, the hydrogen gas will be sucked up into the sun, as the sun is also made of hydrogen. This will leave us with oxygen gas, which supports combustion. This then means that it will add more fuel to the sun's fire, making it burn way hotter than it usually does during the day. So the hydrogen gas will be taken in and keep burning as part of the sun, while the oxygen will encourage the fire to burn more fiercely. Eventually, the sun would burn itself up completely and leave a black hole. Sounds interesting, does it?